So as you can see, I was actually having some fun playing. Wow, who would have thought? Normally it takes me about 7,000 plus takes to get something that I like, but this time it actually happened really quickly. And I'm thinking, hey, maybe you would like to perhaps learn a couple of things that I did on that solo. And I think I'm just going to teach you the whole thing. So let's get right to it. Okay, so the great news is that all of the fast stuff is mostly F# Lydian, and it's all legato, which makes it easier to play fast. And there's just a few outside notes, which I'll show you how to do that. There's just a little bit of a tricky thing there. It's not that big of a deal. And the rest of the stuff is really doable. Okay, I'm going to show you the F# Lydian scale, and I'm starting on the +11 or the flat 5. Coming down the scale, I'm doing all hammers. And that's actually the way I like to practice most of my legato. Sometimes I'm not really that successful at doing it, but it's something to practice. So that means you're doing hammer-ons from nowhere. And of course you have all of the string muting problems that I'm having right now. Okay, so for the first part of the solo, the first blast is this sweep downwards. And so begins your legato journey. Up to this note, which is a repeat of the G sharp, I've played all of those notes from F# Lydian. Now, all of this is still F Lydian, but what happens next? This note here, the natural 11, it sounds weird. So thus far we have this. Now here we have some really weird notes. We have the natural 11th and we have the sharp 9 or the minor 3rd. Yuck. But those outside notes really help create a lot of tension. So now we have the flat 7. And then the next bit, we're now going to the E flat. So I used a few of those outside notes to create some interest and just enough to, add some spice. So we'll take it from right here. And then right up the D minor pentatonic. And then right back down. So that pretty much is simple. Okay, so then we have these triads. We have a B flat. Now this is over to E flat major 7. So that's a nice one from the 5th. Then from the root, well actually it's an inversion, but it's still the root, the triad, the E flat triad. And then I do it again from the 5th. And then I do 9th, 6th, 9th. So all of that is over. So we have now I have these bends. This is weird that I started on G, but I just went with it. Then I did this. And then going to the E flat, I do, which is right to the +11, and then I zip down here to the major 7th. And then I go, and then I tap. And going to the A flat sus, I go. Okay, so the whole solo sounds and looks like this. So there you have it, some sort of method to my madness. And if you like this lesson, do me a favor, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and let's do this again soon.